97.1 The Ticket and Odyssey.com.
Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, Stoney and Jansen on 97.1 The Ticket.
Good morning. It is a Friday, and congratulations. You made it to Friday. Heather Park, Greg Hargrave, Jeff Rieger in for Mike Stone today. I'm John Jansen. Good morning, everyone, and again, happy Friday. How's your Friday starting? Weekend starting early for anyone?
Johnny, baby, how are you?
Doing all right. So that would be no. Weekend's not starting
No,
early.
I mean, well, we're all here, so are we, we're
The
all
party starts early. The party starts early here at 97.1 The Ticket. And as I mentioned, Stoney's off. He's got a 3-day vacation, 3-day weekend that he's enjoying. Tom is off as well. Both will be back on Monday. The gang will be back together, which it seems like it's been a long time since all of us
very long time.
have been together, but not a lot of live sporting events last night, this weekend, and last night the Yanks and the Boston Red Sox were postponed due to COVID. We just heard in Chris Villar's update that they will not be having Bradley Beal for Team USA. So COVID is breaking news here before Heather's 6:18 news. COVID's still here.
I'm not quite sure why you have to focus on the negative, John.
Well, I want to get it out of the
We
way.
got the British Open, the Open Championship going on right now.
You're not going to say that with a British accent? Stoney likes to.
Nah, I don't have a good British accent.
No British accent.
You know what I noticed yesterday, though? So I'm watching the Open Championship a little bit yesterday, and they post this stat. Golf Channel does. A Phil Mickelson. It was like 9 over.
Yes,
I didn't even think he was Yeah. I mean, he shot like 82. Like, I could shoot an 82. Not there, of course, but like local community. Yeah. And so I'm watching, and they flash this stat, and it says only 8 times of all the majors Phil has played in has he been not in the top 100. And in this, he's last for the tournament. And I'm thinking to myself, he's obviously not going to play the Open Championship ever again because Golf Channel had the audacity to print something so negative and divisive.
Was that you that took the screenshot and put that on Twitter?
That was, yes.
Yes, I did
couldn't
see
help
that. But hey, I wanted to get the negative out of the way, and obviously Phil Mickelson, that's a negative for him as well. We now have that out of the way. He's not coming back to Detroit, not going back to the UK. But last time you were here, for those that didn't, let's be positive. Let's be positive.
Rich Rod, stay on.
For those that didn't hear it, in the 9 o'clock hour, last time that you and I were together, Heather wasn't here. We filleted a fish. And Roberto heard, and we know that he's a magician at putting together their Open in the afternoon. I want everybody to hear this. I have not heard it yet. You told me about this, Jeff. Let's go ahead and play the Roberto Open.
Do you love America? Not as much as John Jansen does.
It's got to be outdoors.
The Food Network is proud to present John Jansen's American Made. This week, John goes with Jeff Rieger.
I will show you by example when you take this home tonight. You, your wife,
You gave me 16 inches.
anything under 15 you've got to throw back.
I think it was 2 inches too long.
Yes. Well, hey, size matters.
Can't believe we're doing this.
So, perfect. And it's cold. I left it straight. It doesn't smell at all. So you are going to have to actually touch it.
I don't want to touch this thing.
It's okay. Just grab the head.
I'm trying to touch it. I'm touching it.
All right, there you go. Now pull it back to you.
All right.
You, your
Yeah.
It's a work in
As you can
progress.
tell, it was my first time.
Yes, it was.
Not your first time.
No, not my first time. I'm a veteran. But yes, it was great. But I did mention the Sox and the Yanks were canceled last night. Bradley Beal is out for Team USA. Jeremy Grant is in COVID protocol. He is apparently still going to be able to play. And I believe we found out this morning the difference is that Bradley Beal tested positive, but Jeremy Grant did not. It must be contact tracing in the reason that he is in COVID protocol. Still available at this point to go with Team USA over to the Olympics.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah, it is interesting reading these articles because, and I guess for health purposes, nobody really knows what the hell's going on. Like, nobody knows who tested positive, if you're vaccinated or not. It's all a big mystery, but I'm with you. If you read like 7 articles, on the 7th article,
It'll tell
they
you.
mentioned that Jeremy Grant did not test positive, so that makes you assume that Bradley Beal did.
Yeah,
But
and
then again, we don't really know.
well, we don't really know, and I know that around the world, in terms of where the COVID pandemic is in its different stages, in its different amount of positive tests and severity, it's all different. And we know in Japan, there's major concern about the Olympics, about people coming from around the world there. But here in the U.S. and especially here in Michigan, since we've had most of the COVID protocol, regulations removed, it feels very normal for us, and we've started to see different things. And we heard from from some of the golfers that are in the Open Championship that with fans there, that it for them it felt like kind of the first time arriving and performing and playing that felt like it was pre-pandemic. Here it feels, for the most part, my day is very similar to pre-pandemic, but that I think last night was a stark reminder that we are not in the endemic stages of it yet.
This damn variant,
It's
this damn Delta variant.
and I'm sure at some point we'll talk more about it, but it'll be interesting to see when the football season starts, because that's kind of the next landmark, at least for me. We're 11 days away
Training camp.
from players reporting.
What about Michigan and Michigan State?
August 6th is the date that players report for Michigan. I'm not sure what it is for Michigan State, but it's August 6th. It is July 27 for the Detroit Lions, and most of the NFL, I think everybody but 3 teams is reporting on the 27th. The 2 Hall of Fame teams are reporting, I believe, the 21st, and that would be, I think, Pittsburgh and Dallas.
Yes.
Yeah, those 2 teams are reporting early, but everybody else will report the 27th.
Doesn't it always feel, and for you probably more than anybody, it always feels like this time right here, like we're approaching late July.
Yeah.
August is a great month, but it's also a big tease. It's such a tease. It's gorgeous outside, but at the same time, you're in like preseason. So it's not quite there. But then September, early September, I mean, that's sexy.
Oh,
time,
that's
my
go
friend.
time.
Oh,
That's absolutely
that's
go time.
amazing.
You got week 0 in college football. You end up you have 17 games this year in the NFL. I'm really interested to see. I don't think that there's going to be much of a different feel to the NFL season. It's just one
Hopefully
week long. But it'll be interesting to see. But it is the 27th. The August 31st is when season ticket holders can go actually see the Detroit Lions. I think that's a very big day because nobody got a chance to see them live last year in training camp. Very few got to see them live in games at Ford Field. So the 31st is when season ticket holders can go to training camp. August 2nd is when everybody is welcome to go to Allen Park at their facilities there and watch training camp. Will you go?
Sure.
Well, not just as a media member,
Yeah,
but
no.
as the
No.
You're
I'll
not going to
stay.
take your daughter?
No. She's not into that yet. I will stay away until the real thing, John. But what I like to do is, it's almost like a diet. August is the diet part, and then September I'm going to eat.
Well,
I'm
we've
gonna
been
eat whatever.
fasting for so long.
Yeah, I know.
You've got
but
to eat a little
I'm
bit.
still going to hold off because training camp, as much as I like it, like I mentioned, it's such a tease. You know what it's like, John? Harken back to your high school days. Heather could probably talk about this too. I feel, maybe it's just me, not you, you're a big time athlete, Heather, probably very social. And maybe it's just me. I got a lot of girls, I feel, in high school that
Oh, you did?
No. That at least in my mind I thought maybe I had a chance with. And the reality was I had no chance with any of them. But that's beside the point. But there was always that tease factor, if you will, that tease part of the courting relationship.
Yes.
That's what August is.
That's what August is
Yeah,
to me.
like it teases you because it's not real just yet. And once September rolls around, that's like when you get your first kiss. It's amazing.
Well, you strap
That's how I look at it.
on the pads,
Yeah.
and you let me know if it was real or not come August, because it is for the teams, and we're going to have a lot to talk about come August. It's going to be awesome. But I tell you what, we're going to get to Heather in just a minute with news coming up on the program today. A lot of Tiger tickets to give away. You're going to give away some at 7 o'clock in the 7 o'clock hour. We're going to give some more away in the 9 o'clock hour. 7:35. We are going to pick the best role in a movie that Arnold Schwarzenegger had. We're doing that throughout.
By the way, very quickly, not to interrupt you, I was in for you on Friday.
Yeah,
You hate DiCaprio.
I'm not a big fan.
Unbelievable.
Yes, hate's a bit of a strong word, but I'm not a big fan. Also,
Neil's not happy about it.
on
He
the, I
loves
don't
you.
think he
rooted
cares.
for you.
Yes, I don't think he
I'm a
cares.
big Michigan fan.
Yes,
And Washington fan.
Yes, I'm sure he is. At 9:35, Tigers catcher, local hero Eric Haas is going to join us live on the show at 9:35. So a lot to get to, but first, Heather with news.
Guys, I've got a wild, I guess you could call it road rage, a wild road rage story that took place right here in Michigan. Plus, I've also got a new health condition that is on the rise thanks to the pandemic. So you got to look out for that as well.
All right, here we go. Start it off.
There we go.
Here we go.
All right, we have more medical issues.
97
You
one.
might like this one.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. 97.1 the ticket.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. It's an accident-free start on this early Friday morning, although delays continue as you head through the work zone on M59 westbound from Van Dyke Avenue to Ryan Road. There's a double left lane closure until Monday. For fast service of AC, plumbing, or electrical, call Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. 37 years in the business. Free in-home estimates on Train AC and furnace. Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. Visit mastercraftheating.com. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
New BetMGM customers can turn $1 into $100 when they bet on any Detroit Tigers game. Sign up for the BetMGM app using bonus code TOMM100. And if you bet $1 on any Tigers game, you'll get $100 in free bets, even if your wager's a strikeout. That's the kind of teammate BetMGM is. Discover innovative parlay selection builders, daily promotions, boosted odds specials, and so much more. Right now, too. Get in on the football futures. We're only a month and a half away from the season starting. You got college and pro. We got NASCAR every weekend. We got golf. You can also get in on some boxing and UFC too. Download the app or go to BetMGM.com and use bonus code TOMM100 to get $100 when you bet $1 on any Tigers game this season, regardless of the outcome of your wager. Only at BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, an official gaming partner of the Detroit Tigers. This is a new customer offer, paid and free bets. Must be 21 years or older, Michigan only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
Stuck in an expensive timeshare contract and feel like there's no way out?
I'm almost at $10,000 in 4 years. I've never traveled anywhere.
They made this sound that this would be a really good deal, that I could go anywhere, anytime I wanted to. That never worked out.
I'm Chuck McDowell, CEO of Wesley Financial Group. I've helped thousands of people get rid of their timeshares. I know all the tricks because I'm embarrassed to say I once worked in the timeshare industry. We saved suffering timeshare owners millions in debt and maintenance fees. When you're approved by the client, I guarantee you a 100% success rate. We'll get you out of your timeshare, eliminate your payments, and get them off of your back permanently.
Honestly, we would recommend you call Wesley Financial. They will help you.
Call Wesley Financial Group now for your free information kit. If they can't get you out of your timeshare, you'll pay nothing. Call 800-611-5252. 800-611-5252. 800-611-5252. That's 800-611-5252.
Did you know that the majority of the loans at Hall Financial are ready to close in just 10 business days or less? Hi, I'm David Hall, and while we get your loan closed quickly, we also provide you with 5-star service. Hall Financial's advanced technology even allows most of our loans to close without the need of an appraisal, saving you time and money. With nearly 4,000 5-star reviews, why would you go anywhere else? Call 248-308-5000 or go to callhallfirst.com.
Hall Financial, NMLS ID 1467435, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Polk County Texas Mark Adams, inviting you to participate in our Christmas in July photo contest. The contest runs from July 16th through July 25th, and all you need to do is upload a photo of yourself shopping in your tiny home to ComeYourOwn.com. 10 people have a chance to win a $150 gift card provided by First Aid Bank, and will help a local business receive a $1,000 grant. For more information about Christmas in July, visit thinkcomeyourhome.com.
97 won the ticket. Wants to send you to see the Detroit Tigers take on the Baltimore Orioles on July 3rd. For your chance to win tickets, text the keyword Tigers to 20357. For the Detroit Tigers and 97 won the ticket. Text and data rates may apply.
The thing about the name your price tool from Progressive is that by now you've heard a lot of ads about the name your price tool from Progressive. Well, you probably don't even need the words the name your price tool to tell you that our combat wheel book gives you options based on your budget. Or that our novelty hand buzzer helps you save on car insurance. And that's the thing about the tiny fat bag filled with bonus. At this point, you've heard a lot of ads about the elusive Bucky Bobcat. The name your price tool. The neighbor who baked your banana bread. Only from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Pricing and coverage and U.S. law.
Enjoy a powerful business upgrade with Dell Technologies Black Friday and July event. Get amazing savings with up to 50% off high-performance computers and tech built for business, and be able to take your office with you with Windows 10 Pro. Plus, get great offers on Dell servers, monitors, docks, and more, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Call 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL, and speak to a Dell Technologies advisor today.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/hire. That's ZipRecruiter.com/hire. Support that fresh every day.
By getting everything from endurance rides to restorative yoga, all right at home. The Peloton bike, nothing like it. Visit onepeloton.com to learn more. Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97 Morning Tickets Studio line at 248-539-9797. Or stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas. 97 won the ticket would like to remind you that when you text the ticket, standard text messaging rates apply.
Last night, the Yanks and the Sox were canceled due to COVID protocol. Canceled, I say postponed. And then today, the Tigers take the hill again at Comerica. They come home 4 games, doubleheader today against the Twinkies. And we're going to get to Jeff Ringer's prediction. We're going to revisit it at 6:35. But first, stop talking. Because he ruined it for you, didn't he? All right. We've got Heather with news.
You guys, soon, very soon, fully vaccinated Americans will be allowed to enter Canada. Here we go. Yes, I don't know if you saw this news, John, but I woke up to it. So Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said on Thursday that Canada could start allowing fully vaccinated Americans into the country as of mid-August. So about a month. It's about a month away. This is for non-essential travel. And he also said that they should be in the position to welcome fully vaccinated travelers from all countries by early September. So things are finally starting to open back up. He believes that their current positive path of vaccination rates and public health conditions